Having a huge amount of compassion for people's limiting beliefs means you can actually undo their limiting beliefs, because limiting beliefs are always the same, and we all have them. And by the way, you all have, unless you're a psychopath or a narcissist, you all believe that you're not good enough. And I just want to tell you, you're absolutely not. Let it go. You'll never be good enough for something. Let it go. I'm not good enough either. Because self-acceptance actually is a really firm foundation. If you spend your whole life trying to be good enough, you'll get exhausted. It's an awful lot to do. But if you just recognise that you are programmed to believe that you're not good enough, fantastic, because it's survival of the fittest, not survival of the fittest. It's survival of the fittest. I want to get on with everyone. And if I come in going, everyone, I am good enough, you're going to hate me really quickly. It's amazing how we don't like those people, isn't it? We don't like them. So if I come in believing I'm good enough, then I'm losing my empathy and everything that I actually need to be able to be successful. So I'm all right with not being good enough. It's when I think I am good enough, I have to worry, you know, like earlier when I thought this was a good idea. So when you have that aspect of yourself, when you have that as a baseline, that understanding of I'll never believe I'm good enough, but I am here to show up and do the best job that I can, means that we actually have a lot more compassion for ourselves. We're not as hard on ourselves, and then we don't drive ourselves into the limiting beliefs. So my "you're stupid" limiting belief turned into workaholism. It could have turned into victimhood, could have turned into lots of stuff. There's lots of positive things that come from limiting beliefs. They're an incredible driver, but they'll drive you insane if you aren't conscious of them. And the problem is that many people aren't. So they're trying to find healing. And we try and join organisations or things that actually are trying to heal us. So if we think I'm not seen, I'm going to become a counsellor, I'm going to do amazing things and everyone will like me. We gravitate to things that are going to heal us. So when we start to work for a council, we are looking for that sense of connection. We're looking for that sense of being seen. We're looking for that sense of doing good. And then if another counsellor goes, well, I disagree, we take it so personally, because that's where we turn tribal. Because that's where the conflict comes in. We go into the fight or flight responses and we turn tribal. And then it becomes about power dynamics. And of course, councils are set up for power dynamics. So even just down if you're political or if you have political or non-political, it's still set up for power dynamics in exactly the way that it is. So then there is that, I keep doing this pyramid shape because that's the way that I see it. So to me, clerks are at the top, then you've got your counsellors. I know they see it the other way around, but that doesn't work for my analogy. Clerks at the top, then you've got your counsellors, then you've got your officers if you're lucky. But really, the cloud above all of that is your community. And that's the driving force. That should be what we're looking at. So all of the minutiae of idiocy that happens below that should all be driven by the top of that. And at the end, I'll talk about strategy and how that can actually turn that upside down so that we actually become more conscious of our communities.